This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Mezco 112 Collective Netflix Daredevil. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Mezco box, with the Netflix Daredevil logo at the center. Turning the box around, we can see multiple images and panels showcasing the figure in multiple posing positions with his different interchangeable parts and accessories. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Daredevil out of the box. And man, this is a really awesome figure. Now it does have a few things that I would personally have done different and a few issues, but overall he's still incredible. This is one of those pieces from Mezco where, in my opinion, the soft goods is what really shines in this piece. I think he is fantastic. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. So Daredevil does come with a decent amount of accessories. Starting off, he comes with 2 interchangeable head sculpts, 2 batons, and 3 pairs of interchangeable hands. And lastly, he also comes with a circular base stand with the Netflix Daredevil logo printed atop. He also comes with a clear, articulated arm that articulates at 4 points with the clip. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Netflix Daredevil. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Netflix Daredevil. Now I think this is pretty cool for the most part. I actually really like a lot of what they did here. Might be a few things here and there that I'm just not a big fan of, but still overall pretty nice. So first and foremost, those head sculpts are great in my opinion. I think they look awesome. Love the eyes, just look great. The black panel lining inside the helmet with the horns. And the face sculpt itself is really good. And I think that actually does look a lot like the actor from the movie, or for the series, excuse me. Even from the profile, you can kind of see when that profile especially, man, that looks just like the actor. That's really crazy to me how they captured that. Now, my only thing is I kind of wish they gave him more of a stubble, more like a 5 o'clock shadow on the chin, you know what I mean? So to give him a little more facial hair would have been better in my opinion. We also do get a second head sculpt with a little more angry and raging, you know, the teeth gritting and things like that. I think that one looks really good too. So the head's just unpegged pretty easily, just like that on a ball peg, and you can switch them out like so, and that looks really good too. So I love that a lot. I'm probably gonna have this more angry head on for my display, so which is very, very nice. Now the suit is beautiful in my opinion. I love this, the texture. And this is one thing that I feel like more reviewers should acknowledge when it comes to figures like this, like Mezco. The stitching and things like that, and the printing techniques that they use, and just the structure of the soft goods suits that a lot of these figures wear go very unnoticed by a lot of other people that I noticed. And this is just beautiful. I love how they combine the different materials of like that soft goods and this like rubber padding for like the black area. Same thing with this red going throughout like so. The lining that you can see kind of running through that. All these straps, you know, getting that kind of detail into this scale of figure is really hard to do. And you know, it's not always the best, but it is really impressive to see what they do here. These rubber forearms look really good. I love the little shoulder pads like that. All the hands look really nice. Again, all this just looks good. I love the lining that we see throughout the pant legs like that, and the straps look good. The knee pads all look nice. You got the holsters for his batons right there. Look really cool. The boots look nice. I love that. I like to see on the structure, the texture in the boots. Nice tread on the feet with peg holes. All looks really, really good. It just looks awesome in my opinion. It might be a little bulky to some people. It doesn't really bother me all that much, and it does kind of hinder articulation, but that's kind of to be expected with a soft goods figure. But it still looks really, really good in my opinion, so I like that a lot. So aesthetically, I think this figure is awesome. Okay, now let's check out some of his accessories here. So we have the Daredevil stand with the Netflix Daredevil logo, so that's really nice. I always love the stands. And then, of course, we get the clear articulated arm that we get with all these figures. I showed off the head sculpts already, so we do get 3 pairs of interchangeable hands. So we do get a pair of close-fisted hands. Those are the one that come packaged in the box. We do get some more open palm hands for more stylized posing. Then we do get a pair of gripping hands for holding his little billy clubs or his batons there. Now we do have those batons right here stored on the side strap like that, so that's really, really cool. You take those off, and then he can hold them in his gripping hands like so, which is nice. And we do get 2 gripping hands, so you can dual wield them, so that's pretty good. What I do like is that you can actually combine these, so there's a little smaller peg like that in there, and then we can just line that up like so, and then we can combine them into a more bigger billy club like that, which is pretty awesome. So that's really good. I love the fact that we even have that option, which is really, really nice, and I think that's really, really cool. So not a whole ton of accessories. That is one disappointment to me. I wish he would have came with a little more. I don't know what that could have been, but you know, something else would have been really nice. I don't know, but still very cool, and I love what we do get. Alright, so let's check out his articulation now with this whole bulky suit and whatnot. See how it holds up. So the head and the neck are on a ball joint, so you can roll it around like so. Lots of good motion there. Looks up that far, down that much, pivot side to side, and rotate left and right. Arms can go up about that far, which is decent. It is hidden by the shoulder and the material just bulking up right there, so it's not terrible, but it's not as good as it could be. Up, down, out to the side like so. That's pretty nice. We do get a butterfly joint in there, so that's really good. Rotation at the bicep. We got a double jointed elbow, so bends past 90, so that's really good. Rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get a double ball peg in the midsection that goes into his crotch and into his upper torso, so that rolls around. Does turn left and right, pivot side to side, and crunch back and forth. We got hip joints that kick forward that much, back not at all. Splits only about that much. I'm guessing it's because of the material right here. Yeah, not as much as I prefer. Rotation in upper thigh. We got double jointed knees that bend just past 90. Rotation at the boot. Ankles are on ball pegs, so those roll around up and down, rotate, and a slight ankle rocker. Now, that's one thing I will say about Mezco. They've gotten a little better with their ankle rockers, but they could be a lot better, so I hope they fix that. So overall, I think the articulation is pretty good. I do like this guy quite a bit. He is by no means perfect, but he's by no means a terrible figure. I actually really do like a lot of what they've done here. They could have done things a little better, but I think if you love the Netflix show like I do, and you want just a badass Netflix Daredevil, in my opinion, out of all the other options that are out there, I think the Mezco one is the one to get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Mezco comparison, here he is standing next to the original Daredevil and the Mezco Direct exclusive Netflix Daredevil. And just for fun, here he is standing next to a little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Mezco 112 Collective Netflix Daredevil. Now overall, I really do like this figure. There are just some things that I wish would have been a little bit different. Like I wish he had more stubble on his face just to give him a little more rugged look. I wish he had some more accessories, even though I'm not really sure what those have been. And I think his clothes are a little too baggy, but not terrible. Overall, the sculpt, the detail, the paint, the accessories he does come with are incredible. But the highlight for me is the soft goods suit. The detail and the work and the effort that they put into that suit is amazing, and I think Mezco absolutely killed it with this piece. I love the Netflix show, and I love this action figure. And if you're on Facebook, head over to my group, the Mezco 112 Collective Collectors, for all kinds of Mezco goodness. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.